Hi guys, a quick giveaway to tell you about. If you want to win these Michael Smith shot darts, just make sure you subscribe, comment below, and I know the videos we'll be doing this week, and we'll pick a lucky winner from the comment section next week. Good luck.
Joe, congratulations, you're into the semi-finals of the World Grand Prix. Just sum it up for us, because that was great for us to watch. What was it like to play in?
Yeah, it was horrible to play in. It's, but I think it'd be more horrible if I'd have come out, you know, on the receiving end of a defeat. As you can probably tell, my voice has gone a bit. Excuse me. Yeah, Chris is a great lad, and it's one of those. The emotion takes over, especially with a big shot like that. It's yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon, as you can probably tell. You started like $1 million, went missing in the middle, and then finished it off like that. What made you switch off? I'm not sure. I think if I knew that, I wouldn't switch off. I don't know. I think Chris came back at me in the second set. I went great, but yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Like I say, I've been playing a long time, but I'm still learning, and maybe I look back on this, you know, after the tournament's finished, and maybe I can put my finger on where I went wrong. But at the minute, I'm not sure. Yesterday it was silky smooth throughout, but just seemed a little bit harder, more hard work up there. Did it feel that way as well? Yeah, but I think if Chris would have played well from the offset, I think that maybe I would have as well. I think Chris struggled, you know, in parts. He was, I think Chris was probably the first to admit there was no in between with him. He was either, you know, struggling a little bit, or he was $1 million. And I think it was a little bit similar with myself, but I think I found, you know, the big shots, especially obviously the 1-2-1 at the right times. Going into tomorrow against Luke, obviously Luke's been playing some brilliant stuff all year, but the fact he hasn't won that TV title and you have that big stage experience, is that going to be a key thing tomorrow, do you feel? No, I don't think so. I think maybe it may be a key thing if it was a final, but with it being a semi-final, it's one of those. If it was a straight shootout, you know, like the match play or the Worlds or something like that, then maybe so. But I think with the double start, it's all about getting away. I know it's so cliche, and you want some to say something else, but it really is getting. If you can get away first start, you know, the majority of the times you put your opponent under a lot of pressure. And I think that's what Chris did. You know, the amount of times I looked up and he pinged double 16, first or second dart, and he put me in a lot of pressure. Just going off what you said on stage to Wayne, are you superstitious? Are the kids banned for the rest of the tournament now? Yeah, it's I don't know. Obviously, my wife and kids was looking forward to coming down today, and I just said, look, I feel really focused. You know, don't take it personal. It's nothing personal, obviously. You know, you should want your family here, but I just feel like I'm in. I hate saying the zone, but you know, I feel really focused this week, and I think that, you know, distractions, whether it be, you know, loved ones or anything else, I think it's if you can avoid them, then you should avoid them. If I win tomorrow, I'm not going to stop them coming to the final. Obviously, you know, your family want to see you do well. So if it's a final, then maybe I'll break the superstition. But as far as it is at the minute, I've not even told them yet, so I'm going to say it here. Yeah, I don't think they'll be coming tomorrow. Joe, many congratulations. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Joe, you mentioned the heat up on stage in your TV interview. Worse than Blackpool?
Yeah, I actually think it was.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't temperature-wise, but because you're not expecting it, and we've not had it for the previous two games, maybe it was. It was. I think Chris, after the first break, straight away asked the players' marshal for a towel. It was, you know, so sticky. I'm even sticky now, and as you can see, the shirt stuck to me. But yeah, it was tough conditions, but it's safe for both.
Huge amount of emotion in that 1-2-1 shot. Where does that emotion come from? Is it just the build-up throughout the whole game?
Yeah, it's relief. Obviously, 1-2-1, especially on the bull. You know, the amount of times you see players that hit, you know, treble 20, treble 11, and double 14. Obviously, it's a little bit easier that way. But just, you know, to hit the ball, especially under that amount of pressure, it gives you something inside that just gives you the belief that you can go on, you can do it whenever you want. And like I say, to do it under that pressure, I'm absolutely proud of myself.
There's been times we've spoken to you where you've not been maybe so motivated and so, I don't want to say in love with the game, but not maybe enjoying it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm the first. I don't like. I'm going to say I don't like the game. Obviously, it's been really good to me, but you know, there's a lot of players who will have a weekend off and they'll look for, you know, a local tournament to keep their arm in. I couldn't think of anything worse. Honestly, I really couldn't. You know, a weekend off, I want to do nothing. I don't want to look at darts. I don't want to touch darts. And I think, obviously, I'm doing well here. I did well in Blackpool. And it served me well over the last couple of years, so I'm just going to continue what I'm doing.
But when you get a moment like that, does it make you want to go back to the ball?
Definitely not. No. I'm actually hoping. I play football on Wednesday with a few of the Sky lot. I'm actually hoping there's a game tomorrow morning. I can blow off a few cobwebs. Nice one, cheers, Bob.
Joe, that bullseye, is that probably one of the best single darts you've ever thrown in the context of the shutout?
Yeah, it was filth, wasn't it? It was like I say, it was Johnny Clayton-esque. The only thing I forgot was the point. I was too busy jumping about, but yeah, it was a fantastic dart. It's probably, especially at that stage of the game, to win you the match, it's probably a 1 in 40-50 dart. So, but to do that, and it's like I say, especially against a guy like Chris, who's a really good friend of mine, it was I'm over the moon.
That's back to back major semi-finals. Now, what would it mean to take that next step and make your first major ranking final?
Oh yeah, the Premier League wasn't ranking, was it? Yeah, it was. That's what it's all about. That's what we all play for. It's it'd be even more pleasing if you can do it in a ranking event. And like I say, I think one of the other guys has said I'm in the top 10 in the world now, and it's been a long time coming. I'm putting the work in, and I'm making a lot of sacrifices, so it's paying off at the minute.
What sort of game are you expecting against Luke? You both come through absolute epics tonight.
Yeah. Hopefully we're on second, so I can have a bit of nap in the afternoon. But it should be a great game. We've both been put through the mill. Probably Luke more so than me, being 2-0 down and Peter missing match darts. So it should be a great game, great prospect. We're both under the same management stable, so I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Cheers.
Thanks, Jay. Cheers.
Joe, we talk a lot about starting legs in this tournament, but how good was you ending legs in this match in particular?
Yeah, it's all about how you end, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what Bobby George says.
No, it's not when you end over there, sorry. But it is about ending legs. You've got to take the chances that are presented to you. Can't talk. Especially against Chris, I could feel that sort of every little gap I gave him, he took it, and like I say, the 1-2 at the end was probably more relief than anything.
How much of a springboard now can you use that this is your first time that you're in the top 10? You've been knocking on the door for a while, but you finally made it now. What will that do for you going forward? Yeah,
to be honest, I'm not really too bothered about the rankings. I've always been a great believer. If you do well on TV events, the rankings will take care of themselves. It's not much difference saying, "Oh, I'm number 10 in the world" to number 11. It is what it is. It gets you the same thing. It doesn't get you anything really. The number 1 gets the same as the number 16. So it's probably a little bit better to say in the pub between your friends. But yeah, I'm not really bothered, to be honest.
You was last on last night and now last on tonight. Does that change your preparation when you are playing so late?
Yeah. To be honest, it helps a little bit. Which ironically, Luke Humphries is he prefers to be on first, whereas I prefer to be on last. I had a pretty relaxed day. I've had a sleep in the afternoon. And just got over to the venue probably 6:30. Whereas if you're on first, it's sort of you have your dinner a little bit earlier. You don't have breakfast, and it sort of ruins your routine a little bit. So hopefully the PD's hit me on second tomorrow, but probably could have said that about first. Second, yeah, cheers.
After taking out the 1-2-1, you did forget the Johnny Clayton finger point, but you can do it now if you like. Squeeze it in.
Which one? Which camera?
Just do it. Go ahead. Cheers, Joe. Well done. Thank you.